Good day, Prof. Shariza. Today I'm going to be showing my tutorial 3 and a walkthrough on it. So as you can see, we have a field that I've created with walls, and you can go to the asset store to download the assets for the goalposts or the players. So next, we add 2 players into the scene. So I've used capsule for both the players, and we can just duplicate it to create each player. After each player has been created, we can adjust the direction of the players that we want to adjust the players to. So don't forget, when we add the players, we also have to add the materials and a rigid body to the players. Then we can add a sphere, which will be our football, and we can add the assets and prefabs, which I've already downloaded from the asset store, as the goalposts. And we can adjust it to where we want it to be. So once that is done, we can rename the sphere to the ball and adjust the size of the ball that we would like. So we also have to add a component, which is the rigid body, to our ball. And once that's complete, we can add the color and the materials to our ball. So next, we add 2 different game objects, which are the target cam and also the target ball. We then add a character controller to our players and add in the scripts that we have received before, which are the player ball and the player movement script. So in the player movement script, the camera, we will add our current camera in the scene, which is the main camera. And in our player ball, we can set the key shoot button to whatever we like, and I've chosen space. So once that is done, we can then move on to the moving the target cam and target ball into the player and adjusting the angle of which these game objects are at. So in our main camera, we will have add the move around object script and add the mouse sensitivity and add the target cam into the script. Once that has been created, in our ball, we will add the ball script and add our player and player ball position, which is the target ball. Once that is done, in our goal now, we will add a cube, and this will be the collider, in which we will add the collider to know that the goal, or when a ball is scored into the goal, it will know that the ball has gone through the goal. So we can readjust the size, and once that is done, we can then move on to the next part. So for the next part, we will add a ball spawn point. So this is for where the ball will continue to spawn at. So you can set it to be at the center of the field. And once that is done, we can now add the a canvas in to show our score. So once that is done, you can adjust the size and how much you want it to be. So right now is the complete game in which I've added the materials for each of my player and the ball. And so once I've added that, so here I will show you I want to change one of the materials for my players. So all I have to do is just drag in the material onto my player. Once that is done, we can now proceed into testing the game. So as you can see, the score in our screen shows 0-0. And once I've taken the ball and I chosen to shoot, it will update the score. And now the ball will go back into the center of the field because of the ball spawn point. And then I can score again. So thank you. That's all.